11 new members were inducted into this year's Oklahoma Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Cecil Devine from Edmond and St. Gregory's University's Don Sumner both entered for their distinguished service, while girls basketball coach Sherry Myers joined the Hall, thanks in part to winning 5 state championships in 4 different classes.
Just the honor of it and to be recognized, for something you've accomplished and you worked at all your life, it's always rewarding. You don't realize the wins or losses. That doesn't even matter. You look back at the group of kids and they'll come by at Christmas and bring their kids by and you get to tell stories on them and of course they always remember it differently than you do, but that's why you're in it, and I've just been so blessed, not only with my family support, but the kids I've had and the communities I've been in. It's so much fun, and it's just so humbling to be among these men and these women that have done this, and I can't explain it.
Lawton Mack was well represented in this year's class, as the first 2 football coaches at their school, Ron Hartline and Ernie Manning, both were honored. Another football coach entering in 2014 was Mike Whaley, who had head coaching stops at Mangum, Blanchard, and Westmore.
There have been few things in my life that have given me this type of nervous excitement, and this certainly would be one of these. I never thought about this when I was coaching, but I had a great respect for those people that went into the Hall of Fame, primarily because I thought that they were folks who had done the job right. I really enjoyed my time in coaching as much as any time in my life, and I've enjoyed being a part of the Oklahoma Coaches Association, and I really am excited about this opportunity. The greatest rewards in coaching have come after coaching's been over with. When former players and people, students that would come back to you and say, I remember this, it made a difference for me. Those are the memories, those are the lifetime impacts. The reason I got into coaching, because I had Harold Park, Daryl Ritchie, Jerry Minahan. I was coached by a bunch of Hall of Fame coaches. If I'm not in the Hall of Fame, there's probably a problem, because I had quality coaching when I was growing up. So it's been a tremendous, tremendous deal.
Sticking with the football theme, former Bristow defensive coordinator Jerry Lomanek heard his name called, as did Collinsville's Terry Dew. Carl Albert's 9-time state champion coach Gary Rose will also forever be known as a Hall of Famer.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thanks to my coaches, thanks to my wife, thanks to my kids, Mike and Denise and Melissa. It's been a great ride, and I'm still having a lot of fun, and so I have no intention of retiring until my health prevents that, or the Lord tells me that it's time to get out, or my coaches say time for you to get out. I hope I know when that is. Obviously, championships are a huge thrill, and obviously we want to get another one this year, and that's our goal. But relationships, kids, office time with coaches it's been 40 great years of lots of fun, lots of trials, testing of your faith, your mettle as a man, as a coach. That's what this is about, but mostly about kids and coaches more than anything else.
The final 2 new members inducted were Byron Graham, who chalked up a pair of state titles, coaching baseball at Edmond Memorial, and he was also the leader of the Bulldog wrestling program. And Heritage Hall's Dick Villaflor, who, get this, led the Chargers boys and girls tennis teams to 33 state titles in his 34 years at the school.
Once I got nominated for the Hall,
boy, was it something I wanted to do for sure. And then when the OSSAA called me last spring, it was just an awesome feeling. So I got to give it up to the OSSAA. I really appreciate everything they do for coaches. The sport of tennis, I grew up my whole life with it, and I was at a great place where tennis could excel. And of course, I've coached all the way through a 3rd generation. So the kids for sure, and the rewards that they get, and the memories that I get, that's the best by far. Oh, this is awesome. I get to go in with some incredible coaches. I'm a small town boy from El Reno, and I know I go in with the likes of Jink Simmons and George Dickey, and I'm very, very honored. And I don't know how many tennis coaches are. I know there's a lot of football and basketball coaches, but there can't be a whole lot of tennis coaches, so I'm very, very honored.